Hey beauties, my name is Shanette and this is the She Voyage. Now, what is the She Voyage, you may ask? I have created this platform as a safe space for women to come and congregate and talk about self-care and self-love. Yes, it's that simple, right? But it's something that we feel bad about discussing or even bad about doing. And why? As women, we should care for ourselves, right? So this space is a platform for women that want to care about themselves and love themselves and put themselves first with no judgments, not apologizing for it, and definitely not feeling bad about it. This is the place that you want to be if you are all about self-care. And especially for 2020, self-care is a part of leveling up, right? So definitely stay tuned, follow this channel, like, subscribe, because you're definitely in for a treat for 2020 and moving forward in your life as a woman, right? So also in this channel, we will definitely be tying self-care into various things such as relationships. There's self-care that needs to happen in relationships. Also spiritually, where are you spiritually? You know, we are faith-based here on this channel, so I'll definitely be giving you Bible scriptures and all of those things that's just going to elevate your spirit, right? Where are you mentally, physically, emotionally? We're going to talk about travel, lifestyle, all different aspects of self-care, health and wellness, beauty, everything. So stay tuned for sure. Okay, ladies, before we dive into the 3 simple tips to self-care for 2020, I must ask you, what does self-care and loving yourself mean to you? Self-care from one woman to the next can mean so many different things, right? For one woman, self-care could be losing weight. For another woman, it could be going on that vacation. For another woman, it could be reading her Bible more every day. For another woman, it could be getting into a healthy relationship. For another woman, it could be going vegan and vegetarian. You know, self-care can have so many different meanings to so many different women. And I just want to let you know that it's okay to have wants and needs and desires. You are a human being, right? Therefore, you are going to desire certain things, and everything that you want and desire, you should be able to have. You have that. It's already within you. It's time to love yourself enough to have those things manifest into the physical realm, right? So I just want to give you that little tip, and then we're going to go into the 3 tips. Simple tips. Just start these tips, guys, and you are already on your way to self-care and manifesting your destiny to the full potential. And remember, I'm on this voyage of self-care right along with you, okay? So tip number 1, ladies, is the power of saying no. No, 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 no. Let's practice it. No, no, that's a no, and that's a no, 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 right? Ladies, we have to learn the power of saying no. How many times have you been the yes girl? You have said yes to everything to where you were burnt out in the end. And you were burnt out for people that probably wouldn't do the same for you. It's time to take your power back and say no. No, I don't want to go out tonight. I want to stay in and read a book. No, I'm tired. I'm not going. I'm not going to pick up that phone call because I just don't want to get into the mess. Okay? It's time to say no. There is so much power in saying no and setting boundaries and standards with people. People will respect the boundaries and the standards that you have for yourself. When you have no boundaries and no standards, people will run over you and take advantage of you and abuse you. This is why we have to care about ourselves and put ourselves first and say no when we need to say no. There is no crime in saying no. There is no sin in saying no. There's actually so much power in saying no. Saying no, I need time for me. As a woman, we need time for ourselves. We're nurturers, we're givers, we're caretakers, right? Well, we need time to recharge ourselves so that we can nurture and care for other people. There's no use for a woman, or there's no use for just anybody in general when you're burnt out and you're tired and you're haggard. You can't help anybody. When you're tired, when you're depressed and you're stressed out, you are of no service to anyone. You are of no charity. You can't do for other people because you're not doing for yourself. You have got to put yourself first and just say no when you need to say no. It's that simple, yet that hard. But for 2020, we are learning how to say no. Okay, beauties. So tip number 2, changing your mindset. Another simple yet hard one. Now, so a man thinketh, so is he. Meaning, whatever you think of yourself, that is exactly what you are. So if you are thinking low vibrational thoughts about yourself, you will be a low vibrational person and you will emit low vibrations, meaning you will emit negativity. Therefore, you will attract negativity. Please, and it is so important and imperative that you think highly of yourself. People only treat you how you treat yourself. Literally. How you treat yourself, how you take care of yourself, how you love yourself is a reflection of how other people are going to indirectly or directly treat you. You don't think highly of yourself, no one is going to think highly of you. And you're going to end up getting crumbs in the end. Literally. You have to put yourself first. You have to think highly of yourself. And ladies, another thing that we need to clean up is that victim mindset. Yes. The mindset that life just always happens to me and I just have no control and he hurt me and she did this and he did that and the job and... It's 2020. Take control of your life, sweetheart. You have the power to change your life, period. Don't let anybody's words, thoughts, or actions deter you from following your dreams and the goals that you have set for yourself. Get out of the past. Relieve that trauma. Talk to somebody. Talk to a therapist. Talk to a counselor. We need to not be a victim moving forward in our life because we cannot let the past define who we are or where we're going. We cannot. Get out of the victim mindset. If there is something in your life that is happening to you, change it. You have the power over your life, no one else. You are driving the ship of your life. If you don't like something, change it. If you're dealing with depression, trauma, talk to somebody about it. Get the help that you need so that you can be the best you. This is what this platform is for, being the best you. Truly and honestly, that is what I care about, is people that are following this channel, following this movement, is to be their best selves. Because I strive to be my best self every single day. And that is what I want for other women around the world. Just be your best self. And it's time to not be the victim anymore. Let's learn from the past so that we don't make those same mistakes. Or if you're dealing with trauma, speak to someone about it. It's so important that we do that. And it's so important that we support each other on this journey to self-care and self-love. And I'm here with you. So let's do it. And lastly, tip number 3 is simply just putting you first, whatever that may be. Whatever self-care and loving yourself means to you, let's do that. And let's do more of that this year, right? So whether it may be a stroll on the beach, getting your nails done, getting a massage, getting your hair done, reading a book, taking that vacation, going out on that date, whatever self-care means to you, let's do more of that this year. Let's get our mind, our body, and our souls where it needs to be this year. And you start that with self-care, right? How can we be of service for others when we're not caring for ourselves? How can we be the best us that we can be every single day if we don't care for ourselves? Love yourself, please. I love you. I care. That's why I'm here. That kind of rhymes. But let's do more of that. Let's do more of what makes you happy this year and moving forward. Yay! And on that note, I'm going to leave you with this she script. And it comes from Ephesians 5:29. And it reads, "For no man ever hated his flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as Christ did the church." Need I say more? And on that note, remember to love you today. Thanks for watching.